The Rasengan, one of the most iconic techniques in Naruto, is a testament to the series' brilliance in blending technical complexity with emotional resonance. This spinning ball of chakra, created by the fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze, is far more than a flashy move. It's a symbol of Naruto Uzumaki's growth, perseverance, and ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. However, the Rasengan's creation and mastery come with significant limitations, particularly for Naruto, who must juggle multiple tasks to execute it. This essay explores the Rasengan's mechanics, Naruto's struggles and breakthroughs, and the emotional weight of his journey to master this legendary jutsu without relying on external aids like shadow clones or Kurama's chakra. By correcting inaccuracies in the original discussion and diving deeper into the emotional stakes, we uncover how Naruto's mastery of the Rasengan reflects his indomitable spirit. The Rasengan is a high-level jutsu requiring two simultaneous actions: compressing chakra into a dense, spherical form and spinning it at incredible speed. For most shinobi, this dual tasking is a monumental challenge, but for Naruto, it's an even steeper hurdle due to his initially limited chakra control. Early in the series, during the search for Tsunade Arc, Naruto learns the Rasengan under Jiraiya's tutelage. The training is grueling, broken into 3 stages: spinning water in a balloon, bursting it with raw power, and containing that power in a stable sphere. Naruto's hyperactive nature and lack of finesse make this process torturous, but his determination shines through. The correct term is Rasengan, meaning spiraling ball. Additionally, the idea that Naruto used his offhand to rotate the chakra is inaccurate. Naruto's issue isn't about handedness, but his inability to focus on both compression and rotation simultaneously. To overcome this, Naruto relies on his signature technique, the Shadow Clone Jutsu. By creating a shadow clone, Naruto delegates the rotation to the clone while he focuses on compressing the chakra. This workaround is a stroke of genius, showcasing Naruto's resourcefulness and his ability to turn a limitation into an advantage. This reliance on shadow clones, however, underscores a key limitation. Naruto cannot perform the Rasengan alone. Unlike Minato or Jiraiya, who can execute the jutsu single-handedly, Naruto's method is less efficient, requiring an extra body to achieve the same result. This limitation sets the stage for one of the series' most compelling narratives: Naruto's journey to surpass his mentors and overcome his weaknesses. The original text highlights a pivotal moment during Naruto's fight with Kabuto in the search for Tsunade Arc, where Naruto first perfects the Rasengan in battle. This scene is a masterclass in emotional storytelling. Naruto, desperate to protect Tsunade and prove his worth, faces Kabuto, a cunning and powerful opponent. The original text misstates that Naruto figures it out by realizing he can use a shadow clone. In truth, Naruto had already been using shadow clones during training. The breakthrough lies in his ability to execute the technique under pressure, in the heat of battle, with everything on the line. Picture the scene. Naruto, battered and bruised, stands defiant against Kabuto. His shadow clone spins the chakra as Naruto pours every ounce of his will into compressing it. The Rasengan forms, a glowing, swirling orb of raw power. When it connects with Kabuto, the impact is cataclysmic, carving a spiral of destruction into the ground. This moment isn't just about the jutsu's power, it's about Naruto's heart. He's fighting for Tsunade's trust, for his dream to become Hokage, and to honor the legacy of his father, whose technique he now wields. The emotional weight of this scene, Naruto's refusal to give up even when outmatched, resonates deeply, making it one of the series' most cathartic moments. The original text also incorrectly calls the Rasengan orang in this context. This seems to be a typo or misinterpretation, as the Rasengan is never referred to as such. The jutsu's vibrant, spiraling appearance might evoke comparisons to an orange, but its name remains consistent. In Naruto Shippuden, the Rasengan evolves into the Rasenshuriken, a jutsu that adds a third layer of complexity, wind-style nature transformation. The original text correctly notes that Naruto struggles with this, as he must now compress chakra, rotate it, and infuse it with wind chakra simultaneously. Kakashi's suggestion to use another shadow clone, one for rotation, one for nature transformation, and Naruto for compression, is a brilliant solution, but it further highlights Naruto's reliance on clones. The original text's reference to Naruto Shippuden and Rasenshuriken are errors. The correct terms are Naruto Shippuden and Rasenshuriken. Training for the Rasenshuriken is one of Naruto's most grueling challenges. He uses his shadow clone army to accelerate the learning process, a technique that allows him to gain experience exponentially faster. The original text downplays the significance of this training, suggesting Naruto just kind of learns it without fanfare. In reality, this arc is a defining moment for Naruto's character. The physical and mental toll of the training, coupled with the risk of damaging his own body due to the Rasenshuriken's volatile nature, underscores his willingness to push himself to the brink for his goals. When Naruto finally unleashes the Rasenshuriken against Kakuzu, the result is breathtaking, a whirlwind of chakra that obliterates its target. Yet, the jutsu's danger to Naruto himself, it damages his arm at a cellular level, adds a layer of tragedy, emphasizing the cost of his determination. The original text introduces the idea that Naruto first uses the Rasengan without a shadow clone in the Valley of the End fight against Sasuke in Part 1, aided by the Nine Tails Kurama's chakra. This is partially correct, but needs clarification. During this battle, Naruto taps into the Nine Tails chakra, entering a one-tail cloak state. The original text calls this the Vermilion Rasengan, which is inaccurate for this fight. The Vermilion Rasengan is a specific variant used later in Shippuden, enhanced by Kurama's chakra. In the Valley of the End, Naruto uses a standard Rasengan, but the Nine Tails chakra amplifies its power and aids in its formation. The Nine Tails chakra doesn't act with independent intellect, as the original text suggests. Instead, it provides raw power and an instinctive will that helps Naruto spin the chakra, compensating for his inability to do so alone. This moment is visually stunning. The Rasengan glows with a fiery, fox-like aura, clashing against Sasuke's Chidori in a spectacle of light and sound. Emotionally, it's heartbreaking. Naruto isn't just fighting Sasuke, he's fighting to save his friend, to bring him back to Konoha. The Rasengan's formation, aided by Kurama's chakra, symbolizes Naruto's desperation and the lengths he'll go to for those he loves. However, as the original text notes, relying on Kurama's chakra is dangerous, damaging Naruto's body and risking loss of control. The original text posits that Naruto masters the Rasengan without clones in Kurama chakra mode, KCM, particularly KCM2, after befriending Kurama. This is largely accurate but requires refinement. In KCM1, Naruto still relies on Kurama's chakra limbs to assist with rotation, as seen in battles like the one against the Ten Tails. These limbs act as a substitute for shadow clones, allowing Naruto to form the Rasengan and Rasenshuriken without creating additional bodies. However, this isn't true mastery, as Naruto is still dependent on external aid, Kurama's chakra, not his own skill. The turning point comes in KCM2, after Naruto and Kurama form a true partnership. The original text suggests Naruto uses the Rasengan without clones to unmask Obito and in other key moments. While these instances are compelling, they aren't definitive proof of mastery, as Kurama's chakra still plays a role. For example, when Naruto uses the Rasengan to hit Obito from behind, after Tobirama teleports him, he's in Sage mode, not KCM. The original text questions whether this was done without clones, but the manga strongly implies Naruto forms the Rasengan alone, a testament to his growing skill. The emotional stakes of this moment are immense. Naruto, now fighting to save the world from Obito and the Ten Tails, is no longer the scrappy underdog. He's a leader, entrusted with the hopes of the allied shinobi forces. His ability to wield the Rasengan without clones, even briefly, symbolizes his evolution from a lonely orphan to a hero who carries the weight of the world. The original text correctly identifies the Sage of the Six Paths mode as the point where Naruto undeniably masters the Rasengan and Rasenshuriken without any aid. Empowered by Hagoromo's chakra and the tailed beast's collective power, Naruto gains god-like abilities, including the capacity to perform complex jutsu effortlessly. The Magma Rasenshuriken and Biju Rasenshuriken barrage are awe-inspiring displays of this mastery, with Naruto creating multiple Rasenshurikens without clones or Kurama's limbs. These moments are visually spectacular and emotionally overwhelming. Naruto, once a struggling genin, now wields power rivaling the gods, all while staying true to his core values. The original text's reference to the Konoha 12 using Rasengans is inaccurate. During the fight against Obito, members of the Konoha 11, not 12, as Neji is deceased, wield Rasengans imbued with Kurama's chakra, but Naruto creates these jutsu for them. This scene is a powerful metaphor for Naruto's leadership. His chakra connects his friends, uniting them against a common enemy. The emotional resonance lies in Naruto's ability to empower others, reflecting his dream of protecting the village and fostering bonds. The original text struggles to pinpoint when Naruto masters the Rasengan without aid, suggesting it happens in KCM 2. However, the evidence points to a gradual process culminating in the Sage of the Six Paths mode. Naruto's ability to use the Rasengan without clones in KCM 2, e.g., against Obito, shows progress, but these instances often involve Kurama's chakra. The true breakthrough occurs when Naruto, in Sage of the Six Paths mode, creates Rasengans and Rasenshurikens effortlessly, without clones, limbs, or tailed beast chakra. This mastery is most evident in the final valley of the end battle against Sasuke. Naruto, stripped of external amps, forms a Rasengan with his own skill, clashing against Sasuke's Chidori. This moment is the culmination of Naruto's journey. A boy who once needed shadow clones to perform his father's jutsu now wields it with the same ease as Minato. The emotional weight is staggering. Naruto isn't just fighting Sasuke. He's fighting for their friendship, for peace, and for his own identity as Hokage. The Rasengan's limitations and Naruto's journey to overcome them are central to the series' narrative. Each breakthrough, using shadow clones, tapping into Kurama's chakra, mastering KCM, and finally achieving godlike power, reflects Naruto's growth as a shinobi and a person. The original text understates the emotional impact of this journey, focusing on technical details over the heart of the story. Naruto's mastery of the Rasengan isn't just about chakra control, it's about his refusal to give up, his ability to turn weaknesses into strengths, and his unwavering commitment to his loved ones. The Rasengan also ties Naruto to his parents. Minato created it, inspired by the tailed beast bomb, and Kushina's Uzumaki heritage gave Naruto the chakra reserves to wield it. Every time Naruto forms a Rasengan, he's honoring their legacy, even before he knows their identities. This connection adds a layer of poignancy to his journey, especially in moments like the final clash with Sasuke, where the Rasengan becomes a symbol of Naruto's resolve to save his friend, just as his parents sacrificed everything to save him. The Rasengan is more than a technique. It's Naruto's heart made manifest. Its limitations, requiring shadow clones, Kurama's chakra, or multiple steps, mirror Naruto's struggles as an underdog. Yet, through sheer determination, he turns these limitations into opportunities. mastering the jutsu and surpassing his mentors. The emotional highs of his journey, the triumph against Kabuto, the unity with his friends against Obito, the final clash with Sasuke, elevate the Rasengan from a mere technique to a symbol of Naruto's spirit.